Hey guys, I wanted to go through a few things. We just had our live session, and I want to go through a few things we talked about that I'm hoping will help everybody. So I've had a common question: how do I find the DRG, or how do I come up with the MSDRG? So I'm going to show you a way in 3M that you can do this, and a couple other tidbits that others have found helpful. So click on 3M Coding Reimbursement System. I'm going to go ahead and open it. To find the MSDRD, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the scenario that I'm coding. So the one that we're looking at was the patient that had the appendicitis. Over here in product, make sure it says DRG Finder. So I'm going to also pick home because that patient went home. A helpful tool here is you can either, if you're using your book, you can just straight put in these codes, like why was the patient there? What was the reason they come in for the admitting? That was because of the abdominal pain. But you can also go here, go to reference, and then ICD-10 CM PCS integrated code book. And you can actually look up a code from here. So I'm going to look up pain, and then it's telling me right here, it's giving me my abdominal pain. Now, if it's in a specific location, obviously you're going to want to pick one of these. But I'm just going to say for this scenario, we're just going to pick unspecified. So if I double click this code right here, and then I X out of it, now it's giving me the code that's pulled it in. So my admitting diagnosis is my abdominal pain. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. My principal diagnosis is what did the doctor find once he was done with everything. So, oh goodness, you can't start typing in there. My mistake. Hang on just a second. Okay, I'm just going to pick up where I just left off for the sake of time. So I'm going to X out of there, and now I've got appendicitis in here. So I'm going to go ahead and code the procedure in here. You can do the same thing with the procedure. You could actually go up here and go to references, and you can go to ICD-10 CM PCS, and if you click on procedures, you bring that up. If you click on this procedures tab, then you can start typing in the actual procedure. This appendectomy was done, you'll need to know what excision is and resection, and that'll give you at least like a good start to your code. So excision is the removal of the whole thing. Resection is just a piece, and I'll just tell you it's excision because they removed the appendix, the whole appendix. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this code. It was done laparoscopically. And then I'm going to X out of that. Oh, it did pull in my code. But once it does, if you just type in your code, or you can go up here and hit references, this is your MSDRG, and it's not something you have to automatically calculate. When you add your code assignments, then it's going to give you the MSDRG. I also want to point out under here is references under each code. So when the discussions are saying, hey, go ahead and add a coding clinic of something you coded last week, this is what it's talking about. So I love to use sepsis example. So I'm going to type in A419. So right here, you can see that there's a coding clinic associated with this diagnosis code. So if I look at it and I pull it up, these are all my coding clinics associated with that particular code. Same thing with the coding handbook. If there's anything that the coding handbook references, then it's going to be here. You just click on here. Same thing with the code book. That's just the exact same thing in your book, or like using a book. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know.